And we're back. And tonight we have Hillary Clinton, Democratic nominee for the presidential campaign. Mrs. Clinton, thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Anderson.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling much better, Anderson. I was just a little overheated at the 9/11 memorial.
Well, now let's talk about that. Now you were seen fainting as you were getting into your van. Can you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Anderson, I was just feeling a little overheated. It had been a long day, and I was feeling a little dizzy, and I was feeling a little dehydrated. And so once I got into the van and got some water, well, I felt much better after I got inside and sat down with the air conditioning.
Well, we've been hearing reports of allergies, of pneumonia. Can you elaborate and tell us what's actually going on?
I have had some allergies in the past, seasonal allergies that everybody gets. I've had those coughing fits in the past with my allergies, and so the last time I was on the campaign trail and gave that speech and was coughing, I just assumed it was my allergies kicking in again. And
Well, we thought it was your allergy to Donald Trump.
right, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah, it's allergy. Yeah, Donald Trump allergies.
Now, we've heard also that you have pneumonia.
I was diagnosed with pneumonia on Friday, and funny story, when I was at the 9/11 memorial on Sunday, I ran into Chuck Schumer, who said, "Oh, stay away from me, Mrs. Clinton. I just was diagnosed with pneumonia." And I said, "What a coincidence. I, too, was just diagnosed with pneumonia." In fact, my whole campaign staff is diagnosed with pneumonia. In fact, I'm sure everybody at CNN is also diagnosed with pneumonia. How are you feeling, Anderson?
I'm feeling just fine, thank you.
Well, I'm surprised because everybody seems to be coming down with pneumonia.
Well, now, given that you were diagnosed with pneumonia, why are you out and about? And
Oh, I'm feeling much better now. My doctor said I need to take 5 days of rest and then I can go back on the campaign trail. So right after I was feeling a little lightheaded at the memorial, I decided to go to my daughter's apartment. My daughter Chelsea's apartment in Midtown, and spend some time with my grandchildren, which is the best medicine.
now, given that you have pneumonia, was that actually?
Anderson, I have released 40 years of my tax returns. Donald Trump has not even released 1 year of his tax returns. In fact, allow me to deflect a little bit more. We don't even know what businesses Donald Trump is invested in.
Now, I hear some coughing in the background. Is that one of your grandchildren? Did they contract pneumonia as a result of you visiting?
I am in perfect health, and I put all of my faith in my doctors, who have simply told me to take 5 days of rest, and I just want to get through this and get it over with and get back on the campaign trail.
Now, some physicians have come out and said that your doctor is actually from the 1950s. Is that true?
Anderson Cooper, I am the most transparent candidate that has ever run for this office, the highest office in the land. And I have released 40 years of my tax returns. If Donald Trump were under the same scrutiny that I have been under, he would be throwing a fit. And his basket of deplorables would be coming and rushing to his side. I am very transparent and am in perfect health and cannot wait to get back on the campaign trail.
Well, we can certainly see that you're transparent. Now, something else that we've seen are some differences in photos from when you were at the 9/11 event, memorial event, and you coming out of your daughter's apartment. Can you explain the differences?
I'm surprised with you, Anderson Cooper. You're one of the highest level journalists at CNN. Why would you ask such a ridiculous question, clearly manufactured by the Trump campaign?
Well, the reason I bring it up is because we've been hearing rumors about body doubles and that you're actually being represented by a double right now as we speak.
I don't know anything about any body doubles. I don't know anything about any impersonators out of Los Angeles or San Francisco. I don't know anything about this.
Well, the only reason I bring that up is because this is an audio interview and that we have no video to prove that you actually are who you are and are actually, you know.
I am the most transparent candidate to ever run for the highest office in the land. I have released my tax returns, 40 years of my tax returns, and Donald Trump hasn't even released 1 year of his tax returns.
Well, this then brings me to my last question, Mrs. Clinton. There's reports out there that are saying, well, I don't know really how to ask you this, but are you dead?
As soon as they take me off life support, I'll be back on. What a ridiculous question. Clearly manufactured by the Trump campaign. Take off your tinfoil hat. I'll be back on the campaign trail in a few days and right as rain.
Well, that's good enough for me. Thank you, Mrs. Clinton.
Thanks, Anderson.
We'll be talking to you again soon, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will.
Next up, tinfoil hats. Do they really prevent evil thoughts?